I'm Brandon Chapman from the Oklahoman and NewsOK.com here at Floyd Casey Stadium, where the Oklahoma State Cowboys just defeated the Baylor Bears by a final score of 34-7. It was an outstanding day for quarterback Zach Robinson, as he actually set a record for OSU with a completion percentage of, I believe, 83%. And the defense was also spectacular, almost holding the Bears scoreless throughout the game, as the Bears didn't get on the scoreboard until halfway through the fourth quarter. So let's go ahead and look at some highlights. And OSU comes out strong with their opening drive, capping off the drive with a 24-yard field goal by Dan Bailey to give OSU a 3-0 lead. On the Baylor Bears' next possession, quarterback Nick Florence will get picked off by Patrick Levine at the Cowboys' own 47-yard line. And here's where Zach Robinson begins to get hot for the Cowboys. He goes 4 for 4 for 45 yards. The big one, a touchdown pass to tight end Wilson Yeoman from 22 yards out. Cowboys take a 10-0 lead. Then on two Cowboys possessions later, starting at their own 20, they would go the distance in just 7 plays. The big play from Robinson to true freshman Tracy Moore for 29 yards. And then Zach finds Dameron Fuchs from 16 yards out for the touchdown. OSU leads 17-0. Third quarter action, the Cowboys' opening drive, a complete offensive package both on the ground and through the air, which is capped off by Cooper Bassett's first touchdown catch of his career from 19 yards out. It's an 11-play, 87-yard drive to make the score 24-0 OSU. Then later is Dan Bailey adding a 33-yard field goal to end the third quarter, with the Cowboys taking a 27-0 lead heading into the final period. In the fourth quarter, the Cowboys would drive 54 yards on 7 plays, mostly on the ground, with big runs from running back Keith Toston and Bo Johnson, who combined for over 200 yards rushing. Toston caps it off with the 1-yard TD run, putting OSU up 34-0. The Bears would score a late touchdown, but the Cowboys' defense allowed only 43 rushing yards as OSU takes the victory 34-7. Post-game comments from Coach Mike Gundy, as his defense has held teams scoreless for almost 90 minutes after this great game here down at Baylor. And also he talked a little bit about Zach Robinson and his record-breaking performance as the senior quarterback broke his record for completion percentage in a game.
Today was a good win for Oklahoma State. I thought in all 3 phases our team was very effective. Defensively, we were able to contain them and keep them from sustaining any type of a long drive. And by doing that, it allowed our offense to get back on the field. And we're able to have a balanced attack today. We're able to rush the football effectively, throw the football effectively. Obviously, Zach Robinson played good, Toston played good, Hubert Anium, so on and so forth. We had a couple players that hadn't had a lot of catches in their career get some catches. And then defensively, I really thought that we covered well and tackled well. We had a few missed tackles there in the second half, but overall, I think the tackling was the key.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously we were on the sideline talking about shutouts and all that. Coach DeForest got them together and talked to them a little bit about how long it's been since we had a shutout. And so we're disappointed we didn't get that. But, hey, bottom line is we won. We played a lot of people, and that's what's important.
I think our defense has always had it. But now the maturity is starting to show a lot more, and we're starting to play a lot more consistent. And, on the sideline today, we're a little upset because we were trying to, our goal, after, we got after, out a certain amount, we were trying to shut them out because we haven't done that in our program in a while. But, you got to give credit to them. They got talent on their offense, and you expect them to make plays, and they scored on us. But, it has something we've been looking at and trying to improve each week at the little things.
It's good. As I said earlier, I hope he breaks them all. We're very proud of him, and obviously he's been a tremendous asset to our program and been a great leader for us this season.
Honestly, it's not even something I think about. I think when it happens, you kind of are like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then I'm sure my parents are kind of into that, and family, and then one day I'll look back and say that was pretty cool.
A little play action pass, and both tight ends went up the middle, and they only had one safety, Jordan Lake. And luckily he went over to Wilson Human's side, and I was open, and Zach threw it perfect, right to the side where he needed to, and I scored a touchdown. And, it was awesome. I mean, that's all I can say. I've been honestly, I can honestly say I've been dreaming about that moment since I was a little bitty kid. So to finally have that happen, it's awesome.